Hi guys, this lesson I'm gonna look at 11.4, the first half section, bounded growth. So from previous sessions, we know that the model for experiment growth is given by dn dt, that is equal to kn, with solution n is equal to n naught, the initial number, times e to the kt. This model predicts unlimited growth, which means as time goes by, your number of population or anything else goes to infinity. But in reality, it's not the case. The growth is usually bounded, okay, often by factors in the environment of the population, for example, food availability or etc. The growth approaches an equilibrium volume, and this is bounded growth. And the differential equation for this situation is going to be dn dt is equal to k bracket p minus n. And this p is going to be the equilibrium value, all right? And this n is your current, it's your current number. Okay, graphically, you're going to see a shape like that. So starting from your initial value, if that's a growth, it's getting closer and closer to p, is like an asymptote, okay? And if that's a decay, it's starting from a higher value and goes to the less, smaller value, and it approaches to this value p. Okay, and here's an example. The mass of a bird is found to follow a bounded growth model. The initial mass of a baby bird is 30 grams, and after 10 weeks, its mass is 100 grams. If it is known that the mass of the bird will never exceed 200 grams, determine the mass of the bird after 30 weeks. All right, so of course, the first thing to do is gonna write out the differential equation. So dm dt, talking about the bird mass. So dm dt is equal to, it's increasing. Yeah, it's a growth model, so it's positive k. Okay, and p minus, your p is your equilibrium value minus m. And in this case, your p is going to be 200 because it says it never exceeds 200. So your p is 200. All right, assuming this differential equation. And we're going to determine the mass of the bird after 30 weeks. So again, you're going to invert them. dt dm is going to be 1 over k 200 minus m. Okay, so I've solved this for you. So you're going to have kt is equal to negative. This is very, actually, I want you to show you actually this. It's a very common mistake here. So t is equal to integral of 1 over k bracket 200 minus m with respect to m. And this 1 over k could be moved to here. So times k for both sides, kt equal to 1 over 200 minus m dm. Okay, so therefore kt is equal to natural logarithm ln bracket 200 minus m and plus c. Okay. All right, now we don't have to rearrange or whatever. We just need to find out our unknowns, okay, our unknowns. So the first piece of information is after 10 weeks, 30 grams. So 10 weeks, 10 times k, and ln, no, actually, I read it wrong. The initial mass of baby bird is 30 grams. So that's not the first one. First one is when t is equal to 0. So 0, t is equal to 0, 0 times k is 0, is ln 200 minus 30 grams and plus c. Okay, and the second piece of information is after 10 weeks, the mass is 100. So 10 times k is equal to ln 200 minus your m 100 and plus c. Okay, that's a simultaneous equation, and let me tell you, your k is going to be equal to, it's ln 170 over 100 over 10, and your your C is going to be equal to, very easy because you just move this to the other side. So it's just going to be here. That's the one I forgot to tell you. Guys, I made a mistake and I don't want you to make this mistake, but somehow I made this mistake. There's a negative sign in front of it, okay? Because you have negative m. So don't forget your negative sign. You could check that by differentiate this one. You differentiate this one, that's gonna give you 1/200 minus m times -1 by chain rule. So don't forget your negative sign here. Okay, all right, now your C is going to be ln 170, okay? And by having those values, and guys, feel free to put this as decimal if you want, okay? So the question is asking for determine the mass of the bird after 30 weeks. So 30K is equal to integral of, negative natural logarithm. And K in this case, your K is this one. So 30 times ln 170 over 100 over 10 is equal to negative natural logarithm 200 minus m plus C plus 170. And you're gonna get m is equal to approximately 165 grams. Okay. All right. Feel free to use calculator in the middle of the steps. And that's the end of the first part of 11.4 bounded growth.